Hey everyone, it's Mike Desormeaux. We're in the north end of St. Catharines. We're at an investment property where we think this one is great because one, it's a retrofit renovation where we're going to turn one house into 2 units. And secondly, we're going to apply to the city of St. Catharines for the accessory dwelling unit grant that gives the investor back up to $40,000 for the renovation of that accessory dwelling unit. And at the end of the video, we'll go over how the grant process application works and the numbers involved in regards to the rents and the cash flow. Let's check it out inside. Okay, welcome to the main floor unit. This is a spacious 1,200 square foot unit. It's going to consist of 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath, a living area, and a dining area. Behind you here is where originally there were stairs leading down to the basement. In place of that, this is going to be a stackable washer dryer. Another panel had to be added, so it was a 100 amp service coming in. We have to have 2 panels, one on the main floor and then one in the basement. This is the one that had to be installed here on the main floor. This is the living area here. We have a separate dining room off to the side here. Very little was done to the main floor unit, as you can see. This is our kitchen. So other than the stairs being removed for the stackable washer dryer, a new panel being installed for the electrical on this particular unit, this is the only other thing that needed to be done, and that is the separation of the 2 units. So the lower unit is going to have access off the back door. So we had to cut off this entrance here that would originally led to downstairs. So now we have 2 separate self-contained units with their own washer dryer. Okay, so we're on the 2nd floor now of the main unit. This is the washroom. We have access for guests off the main hall. And then we have what's called the cheater access off of the master ensuite here. So this is the first of the 3 bedrooms on the 2nd level here. And then we have 2 more spacious bedrooms with tons of natural light. Okay, welcome to unit number 2 in this beautiful home. So this is where we were partitioned off from the main unit. Again, this is a retrofit renovation. So we didn't have to gut the basement down to the studs and completely rebuild. A lot of these walls and rooms were already here. That's what makes this particular investment so great. We bought it and the cost to convert this is very minimal. Again, this is the 2-piece bathroom here that was pre-existing. This room is gonna be our bedroom. There is gonna be new flooring here. We have a very spacious living room with a gas fireplace, big nice windows for natural light. And next to us is, again, that stairs that led to the upper level here. This is where now for this particular unit, we're gonna have a stackable washer and dryer so that each unit has their own separate laundry. Down to the lowest level now, this particular area is the one that's gonna require the most renovation, but again, it's very minimal. We're gonna have a brand new kitchen in this section of the home. We already had a full piece bath. There's some work being done in here to accommodate the washer and dryer that we just showed. And then we have our 2nd bedroom here. So we now have roughly, again, another 1,200 square foot unit, 1.5 baths, 2 bedrooms, spacious living room with gas fireplace, and a great sized kitchen, all with huge windows that allow a lot of natural light into this home. Another good option for the investor, if they ever wanted to down the road to have a garden suite on this lot, they absolutely could. The back extends 138 feet. The frontage is over 91 feet. So it has more than enough space to accommodate a beautiful garden suite back here. Okay, how this property was acquired was over 10 years ago, we helped an investor buy this property. That particular investor amassed a really good portfolio with us, over 20 properties. We've since helped his son, helped his daughter buy their investment properties as well. Well, there comes a part in your life sometimes where you might want to liquidate a couple assets, get some cash out, maybe for lifestyle living, a renovation to your own home, maybe another investment. And that's in particular what this investor did. He reached out saying, you know, this property has done me justice. I'd like to sell it, take some liquidity out. We put it up for sale. While it was up for sale, had the thought that, you know what, this would make for a great 2nd suite 2-unit property. So before we had the investor, we reached out to a contractor that we work with. We reached out to our architect. I brought the architect and contractor in. We already had the design ideas in place. We had the contractor quoting on that design, and then we packaged that all together presented it to one of the investors at Rockstar, and immediately that Rockstar member saw the opportunity, asked to see the property. We brought him out right away with his family because this is a family investment. And this is a new investor that's now building his portfolio. So he's on a different journey now. Okay, so how it works for the city of St. Catharines is they provide a grant. It's not a loan, it's a grant. It's a check for each additional dwelling unit that an investor will provide. It's part of their housing program here in St. Catharines. So it's up to 2 units per household. So you get up to a $40,000 grant per additional unit. The way this has to work is once you have applied and obtained your building permit, you have 12 months to finish that renovation. So you get your building permit, you send in the application for the grant, you have 12 months to finish that renovation. Then you're gonna take pictures of the finished product, send that to the city of St. Catharines, along with the spreadsheet that they provide. And it's a really good spreadsheet where basically you have to show what materials were bought, how much did you pay the contractors, et cetera, et cetera. You have to show either e-transfer or checks. It can't be payments in cash. They'll put that all together, and as long as they approve you, you get up to $40,000 per each additional unit. Now, if you do a garden suite, it's up to $80,000 grant that you would be provided with. On top of everything that we've discussed so far, another great thing about this property is the investor was already showing the property for lease before we even have a finished product. The basement, when we projected our numbers, we said should rent out for about $1,900 plus utilities. The upper, $2,300 plus utilities. Well, the basement is already leased for $1,950 plus utilities. The upper, we spoke with the investor today, they're about to sign somebody for $2,350 plus utilities. That's $4,300 a month plus utilities for this 2-unit property. After all expenses, that's over $700 a month in positive cash flow. This might seem overwhelming to the average investor, but all this is super easy. You know why? Because we have the contractors, we have the architects, we have the trades, anybody you can think of, we have. Don't do this on your own. So if you want to speak with me or any of the other Rockstar coaches, book a call down below.